I'm happy in C. This is actually the second season in a row where my last match had the chance to put me over. That the last game last season I was playing against King Zog, and it did come down to the very last game. That if I won the
Oh,
last
wow.
game, I would have promoted. And I don't remember what it was, but he destroyed me.
Mm, that's kind of cool.
Oh yeah, it's fun. That I think that's what makes this match fun too. The fact that it's sort of a winner goes on kind of thing.
Yes. That's so cool. That like, oh man, I've been waiting 4 seasons to break out of the C division. I finally did it. uh,
Did any of them other ones come down to your last match?
there was one season where I could have won 5 games in my last match to have a
Okay.
shot, but it was over by
Yeah,
then.
but this was the one where 3.5 or 3, right? That's I mean, what more could you want out of a last match?
Yeah, yeah. This was
I mean,
this my
except for
first.
going down to the last game, but
Yeah, this was my first legitimate shot at promoting when it came to my last match.
yeah. Well, shall we pretend like this is still a league thing and mute each other while we talk about the board?
Uh, yeah, you're gonna talk to your stream, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, then we'll just mute. So bye.
Okay. Bye.
We have a 3-4 with the states. What's going on here? Attacks familiar. That's the only one. Trashing. No trashing. Oh, and ig is an attack. So big junkers and no trashing. So cursing. That's a big deal. Which one do you go for? Not sure. Village, we've got farming village and nobles. Draw, we've got embassy and nobles plus buy. There's no plus buy, but there's gaining here with cash, ig, horn. Well, engines can overcome curses, and embassy has a great filtering effect. It's very tempting to build this, and also cash gardens, ig. Like, there are 2 different directions you can go here, and in fact, this is super interesting because you can go with ig, cash, and gardens, and maybe throw in a horn, and just try and play defense in a 3-player game. I'd be all over that. I've been thinking about my 3-player strats ever since that tournament. But there is an engine to be built here. There's Horn, which is super good. Farming Village, tons of playable cards. Embassy for draw, and you can throw in attacks. If I'm going for the slog, then I'm probably just going to go for ig. I mean, ig has gardens as an enabler. You could just go ig gardens. But that's so slow and it's so bad. Like, you could... Or you can go for familiar. But familiar is also really bad. Huh. Scheme for reliability. I want to play the engine. I want to play a horn deck. Because you can audible into gardens later, right? That still seems okay. And I think the engine wants familiar. I don't want to be buying 5 eggs. I want to be buying like 1 or 2 familiars and then have a dead potion. Yeah, we have to go for familiar if we're going engine. But I'm not positive about this. It's a good thing this game doesn't matter, else I'd be like taking a lot longer. And we open silver potion. This board is actually super interesting, I think.
Yeah, I don't really have too much idea of what I'm doing here, but I think part of that is because they're different things.
Yeah. I mean, I'll go ahead and tell you. I think there's 2 different ways you can go here. You can go ig gardens with enablers, or you can go for a horn and hope you can get past enough curses.
Yeah.
Neither one of them is all that sexy, but
Yeah. I mean, I was thinking that the scheme is a big card for the horn effort
right.
because you're gonna have an ugly deck one way or I mean, unless both people go for the engine.
Even then, scheme's really good. I mean, reliability is such a big deal.
Yeah.
Ig, huh?
But but uh, but without scheme, I think the engine you're not going to get a ton of Horn of Plenty plays out of it at the very least. That you can draw a bunch with Farming Village Embassy, but just connecting them is going to be the problem.
So many options on 6. What this means, number 1, is I'm almost guaranteed to not have 3 potion next turn, which is super bad. I'm hoping my potion misses the shuffle at this point. Actually, this is actually awful. But anyway, whining aside, nobles, embassy, horn, and Ig are all things I'm thinking about getting right now. Horn, I've got 4 unique cards in my deck, including Horn. I'm going to game Schemes. That seems terrible. I don't want a Horn right now. I'd rather get draw before I get a Horn. Ig. I mean, I want one of them, and if I'm going to get one of them, I want you to have the purple now. But Nobles and Embassy draw cards, and like that's so good right now. I would get Nobles before I got Embassy. So it's Nobles or Ig. You have to have the purple now.
And now we see where your potion is.
Oh, yeah. So good.
Oh, that's too bad.
So good. You make your own shuffle luck.
Yeah, I think I know you like to say that, but I think that's often true later in the game and not so much on that first round.
We all have
making your own shuffle on that first one is called cheating.
Oh, or tournament rules, but everyone has their own interpretation of you make your own shuffle luck, and have a silver. And you know the beautiful thing about it is that we can all learn and grow from it. Like Wandering Winter's interpretation is, no, you absolutely don't make your own shuffle luck. That's his interpretation, and he's entitled to his opinion. And you know, he's really good at the game, so I'm not going to question him. That's a lot of nobles you got there, bro.
Those of us who are mortals here, I mean, I like the saying. I'm definitely a fan of it, and I think we saw that in some of the earlier ones. That in that first game when I bought that silver, sure I had some things miss the shuffle and things like that, but I was behind already.
Yeah, I think thinning is like the best way to make your own shuffle luck. Because if you have less bad cards, your chances of a dud hand just skyrocket, or plummet. That's the right word. They plummet.
I keep hitting 6, and I want to like a village at some point, but I kind of feel like if I'm gonna get a village, it might as well be nobles. Farming village draws, but
I don't know, man.
Could end reasonably quick. Do I want to do this? I don't.
I feel like I want 1 nobles.
We'll shuffle another one of those in for you.
Oh, you are too kind. Here, I have to return the favor. And we need to get a Horn of Plenty. We need to get, like, a lot of those. This is, like, the best nobles ever. What are the chances of me actually getting another familiar this turn? Well, Potion is a unique card, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I'm already going to have enough uniques. I don't need to keep the Potion for uniqueness. Is a 3rd familiar really what I want right now? Yeah, I'm not keeping it. Should have played Farming Village first, yeah? Oh, that would have been so hot. And I'm glad I didn't keep the Potion, because I'd be hitting 2 Potion here. Anyway, let's get cards. Cards are really good. I'm getting a Scheme with my 3. And I'm getting a play. Oh, I'm totally getting a Horn of Plenty. That's so good. Oh! This is something I've been wanting to announce on stream for a while, and now seems like as good of a time as any. So, my mispronunciation of the word vagrant as vagrant has irked some people, and understandably so. And I want to, first of all, apologize for my general ignorance. Um, and as such, to correct my actions, I'm going to start pronouncing vagrant as vagrant, as something that can only be interpreted as a mispronunciation. And so that way there's no question as to my intentions. I'm just mispronouncing the word, and I'm not trying to do anything other than that. And I'm getting some purples.
You are getting some purples.
1, 2, 3. Well, we don't need another copper that badly. We're getting all the villages, and a scheme, and a vowel. Those super sexy nobles. $6 necropolis. So good.
Yeah, that's what mine are.
They're
Except
so good.
except for mine keep hitting my farming village. So I don't know what I'm doing to make this shuffle luck, but it's working for me right now. Because I think I just have the one farming village, and both times I've seen it, it's with the nobles in hand.
Well, you do have like 4 nobles.
I do have a bunch of nobles, so
not
from that
unreasonable.
side of it.
Well, that
I also have 40
goes
cards, so
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can have all the uniques I want, so I think discarding coppers is probably okay. I mean, a copper or an embassy. Yeah, I'm totally going to play the embassy. Regardless, I'll dead draw. We got to cycle. We got to do all kinds of cool stuff. You, and do I need the potion for a unique card? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we don't need it. I'm not getting a province this turn. So yeah, get out of here. Potion. That, you know this stuff. More horns. More draw. That's what I want. How do I get these things? Embassy, horn, and bleh. What is bleh?
yeah, I'm not so sure.
What is bleh? Farming village? No. I'm getting an embassy. I want to draw all the cards. And ooh, I get to top deck things. That. You make your own shuffle luck.
Yeah, this is sort of the counter side to my farming village hits my nobles, and then I have nothing. So I can pick up a copper here, or get rid of my horn of plenty by getting an estate.
I don't think the estate plan is a good one.
Yeah, I felt pretty sure about that one. I don't know why I bought a province 2 turns ago. That was just
It seemed a little goofy. I mean,
yeah, that I want gardens eventually.
oh, look at that
For
farming
sure.
village. Do I trigger this shuffle? Well, of course I do. None of my horns are missing, and horn is super good. Yeah. Look at all these action cards I'm playing. Oh, wow. This is actually super, super lucky. Well, all my horns are in here. Do I just get a province? I have enough sifting. Let's just take advantage of this opportunity. How many schemes do I have in play? Let's look at the left edge of the card art. There's 1 scheme, 2 schemes, so I can top deck Farming Village Embassy. That seems better than anything else possible ever. Amen. This is an embassy, right? Yeah, okay. If only you guys could see me, like, with my nose 2 inches away from my computer screen. Sometimes I sit at home and I get out my IRL Dominion set, and I like just look at the left edge of the card art, like flashcards, and try to identify like, ooh, what's this card? Just based on the left edge of the card art.
Yeah, see, this is because you're a sad person, Adam.
I'm just kidding. I don't actually do that. Me being a sad person has nothing to do with that. I'm a sad person for completely different reasons. Am I going to play... I'm going to discard an embassy and then play this other embassy. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So, yeah, we got to shuffle that embassy in. See? Look at that. Look at all that cycling.
There's making your own shuffle luck.
4... Do I want the farming village bad enough to gain a copper for it? I mean, scheme is just as good. We don't need copper. And horns. You. I guess I should get a gold and an embassy. I probably should get a farm. No. Embassy and Sheem. And embassy. Yes. Play a village. Draw a village. Play a village. I could discard this farming village and coast right up to the end of this shuffle, buying a province. How many uniques do I have in play? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 potentially. With Horn it would be 7. And prospects of unique number 8. There's a nobles in there. I could play it as a necropolis. Right? Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's discard this farming village. I'm pretty sure that's a good play. Now watch me be totally wrong. What's this last card? I mean, if it's not a Horn of Plenty, then I should just discard this nobles. And if it is, I'm not sad, so whatever. This is just fine. Cycle on up to the shuffle. Can't play this scheme because I'm amazing at tracking my deck, and we'll just be relatively sad with our lives and buy a province. And I'm not sure what to top deck here on a clean shuffle. Let's top deck the embassy. I think there are fewer of those in my deck.
I think you got 5 farming villages, 5 embassies, but the nobles in your deck is what swings it.
Well, the nobles can be either one of these things.
Yeah, because the nobles, that's true. But in terms of draw to try to find more stuff, you'd rather draw with embassy. And wouldn't you? Because it gets through the 5 cards.
You are probably correct. How many uniques?
Especially since you do have a bunch of stuff that you
3,
don't mind
5,
discarding.
6, 7. Well, let's fish for that gold, I guess, and cycle some more. We found the gold. Yeah, totally. So let's get some... let's get 4 provinces this turn. Yeah. And I've seen a lot of embassies, so let's top deck an embassy.
Well, I'm really close to wishing I knew exactly how many cards I had in my deck right now.
Gain a copper, see if you get more points.
Yeah, I can gain another one, but it doesn't actually matter because even if this province puts me over, I only get 3 more points from my gardens.
Who went
and
first?
That puts us at
it was
36
you.
and 36. I went first.
That's no bueno.
Because otherwise, that would be one of my happiest moments ever to buy the province down 9 and win by buying that province.
That would be kind of epic. I'm just gonna play like 16,000 action cards here. I need to get that province like yesterday. I think there's
You
another
do,
horn in
because
my
I think I
deck.
have gone up for a while. So, so my gardens are about to jump up, I think.
Let's just. Oh, there's a horn. Now I'm sad that I discarded that potion. This is awful.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
do I just double gardens here? There are 3 cards in my discard, 25 in my draw pile, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 in play. So if I trash the horn for a thing, then that doesn't actually count. But then I still need to get. What I'm saying is I can't have I can't have 2 5-point gardens this hand. I can have 1 4-point gardens. I can gain something with my horn, which is likely to be inconsequential, so I won't do that. Can you double gardens? You have like 1 horn in your deck, don't you? That's just a nightmare, but I think on that kind of a draw I'd lose anyway. Can you gain anything else? Now, even then, you still don't beat me. Yeah, double gardens just has to be the right play here.
Yeah, I think so.
How many schemes?
And
3?
and my path to winning is via getting lots of gardens, and that prevents me from doing that too.
Oh, yes. This is a
Right? Because
message from Ella. Are you having troubles with Goko, or is it just me? I'll talk to you later. Okay, all I have to do is find 4 coppers. Okay. Yeah, let's just.
yep, that'll do it.
Ah, didn't get 55
Well,
points. That's
GG.
sad.
Well done with that engine. I was skeptical of its ability to really power through everything there,
I was too.
but some of that's because I don't do engines all that well.
Ah, engines are
But
like super good.
yeah, but an engine when you gotta get a silver to start with, and you pick up curses along the way and all that green, I'm impressed.
Yeah, thank you. I so what was your uh, strategy? Did you have
Oh,
like a
that's a
focus
good
strategy?
question there. That I sort of wavered partway through. That I was I wanted to get a curse into you quick because I had that, but I was gonna do sort of an embassy thing, despite never buying an embassy. Uh, but with you with the familiars, I didn't want to deal with 10 curses in my deck, so I switched into the IGGs.
Yeah, I mean you have to give your opponent purples somehow, and if you do
Yeah,
Iggs, then you have to. I mean now you've got Iggs in your deck, which are
yeah,
not good for an engine, but there's plenty of Ig enablers too.
yeah. So at that point I switched for that, but and then by that point I thought it was too late to do Horn of Plenty stuff
Mm.
because I was never gonna have a ton of uniques with it, but maybe I would have had enough
I think I
because I
had.
really only needed 4.